In other words, a distance readily vaulted by anyone of moderate vigor. Would you not agree, my stalwart friend? Are you saying that what's his name? The defendant jumped over what the work he was doing? I don't think he gets out that much, really. Me? Well, I can't say you're wrong, no. What? Did you perchance erect a sign to prevent pedestrians from passing the site of your works? I would agree with it. What a waste of time. A waste of time? How is it a waste of time? You're working. You should not want them to pass. Okay, and we're back for another one. Hey guys, it's Light here. And welcome back to my channel. Time to continue our greatest journey here. Where were we last time? Let me just check the log real quick. Oh yes, we finished the summation. What's it called? Summation, examination, whatever it's called. We changed the jury's minds. Alright, then it's time to continue, shall we? Well, that summation examination has concluded with a rather large shift in opinion. The eyes 2, the nose 4. So the noes have it. Not guilty, they say. Which means we no longer have a consensus among the members of the jury. Trial will continue.
Objection!
Of course he's not happy. Oh, and you're littering some more. Nice, dude. It seemed churlish of me to drink from my hallowed chalice moments after raising an objection. Only to crush it in disgust. Right, forgive the discourtesy. Okay, then why do it? He always does this stuff and he's like, oh, forgive me. I know it's just a discourtesy. Lord Manzies? It seems I must retract my earlier remark. Oh, he's retracting his remark already? Wow. What do you mean? I mistakenly credited these jurors with intelligence by describing them as insightful. What's wrong with that? You don't want an insightful jury? Yet we have just witnessed them falling for a cheap trick performed by an Eastern entertainer. He's not an entertainer, he's a lawyer. Whatever do you mean?
Objection!
I haven't tricked anyone. Everything I've said is the truth. Indeed, stalwart juror number 5 was undoubtedly repairing the road, as he claims. I believe you said it was a good 2 yards of pavement which you had excavated, sir. That's right. It took me the whole day, and they paid me a measly 2p for it. Now, my learned Lebanese friend, tell me. Do you have any notion of the distance that 2 yards represents? Well, I'm honest, I don't have a clue, no. Oh, come on, dude. 3 yards is a little less than 2 meters. Less than 2 meters? That's not much at all. In other words, a distance readily vaulted by anyone of moderate vigor. Would you not agree, my stalwart friend? Are you saying that what's his name? The defendant jumped over what the work he was doing? I don't think he gets out that much, really. Me? Well, I can't say you're wrong, no. What? Did you perchance erect a sign to prevent pedestrians from passing the site of your works? I would agree with it. What a waste of time. A waste of time? How is it a waste of time? You're working. You should not want them to pass. No coaches would have had a hope of passing anyway, and we just turn the agenda back where they come. They just jump right over us all the time. Please, really? The accused is no gentleman as far as I can see. I have little doubt, however, that he could spring over a 2-yard trench in his endearings around town. Ah! Is that true? Is it? Why don't you ask the guy instead of making your own conjectures? The incontrovertible truth is that the books just purchased by the accused were found at the scene. There can be no doubt that on his way back to his lodgings, Mr. Nutsmay walked down Briar Road. Okay, but like, actually, I don't have an excuse for this one. Question in a single sentence. But it's true though. How did his books get there? And old man. Old man, you can talk. You say that at around 5 o'clock on the day in question, you slipped and fell on Calabash Road. Pray, was there a suspicious-looking Nipponese behind you at the time? Well, unless he was looking behind him, I don't think he would know. Oh, I can't say I remember. You don't remember? How about a wager, my learned friend? You say it was this old man that the accused saw. But I would say I would lay 1,000 to 1 against you being able to prove it. Oh no. Order! Lord Van Zeeks, explain yourself. My lord. If you had such a trenchant argument up your sleeve, why in the world did you not proffer it during the summation examination? I wanted to give this young foreign student the sightseeing experience he no doubt came for. I wanted him to see for himself how the opinion of the jury is so readily swayed. He's not wrong, though. It's true. But my hospitality has its limits. And they have been reached, I feel. Oh no, here we go again. So, my learned friend, today's sightseeing tour of London is now over. He just loves the litter. His glass, his jacket, or his cape, sorry, my bad. What are you talking about? My lord. Prosecution requests permission to call its next witnesses to the stand. Granted. Bailiff, bring forth the witnesses. Its next witnesses? Mr. Naruto, do you not remember? We've been told on several occasions that there were eyewitnesses to the incident. Yes, I remember. One of them being a Scotland Yard policeman, no less. I'm afraid that's likely to be the prosecution's next witness. Alright, no matter who Van Zeeks brings to the stand as witnesses, and no matter what they say, I believe in Sasaki-san. I know he's innocent, and I'll keep believing to the very end, till this battle is over. Yay! Wow, what a unique pair here. Witnesses, please state your names and occupations for the court. Is he asleep? Constable Rolly beat, sir. Nothing to report in the streets, sir. Oh no. Then he just goes back to sleep. It's his, hat, or whatever it's called, freaking taped. What the world? He looks so beat down. And I'm Mrs. Beat. Beatrice is my name. I'm proud to say I'm this young town hero's wife. Oh, Beat. That's funny. Like a beat cop, but also he is, like, beat. What's the story here? Well, in truth, we've not been married long. In fact, we celebrated our first anniversary only the other day. This guy just does not want to wake up, it seems. No. It's your husband I was asking about. He seems tired. Hardly surprising. Well, this being an honorable occupation, patrolling the beat is the most demanding work in the world. Oh, really? I'm sure I've heard that before, actually. Indeed, apart from rare days off, our gallant officers trudge some 20 miles a day, you know. They patrol boarding houses and pubs, collect taxes, survey the streets, check that meters are reading true, and they're responsible for keeping the streets clean and lighting and extinguishing our streetlights. That's a lot. There are a number of items on that list that don't sound much like policing duties at all. I wouldn't just be falling asleep at my feet, I'd have collapsed long ago. But it goes without saying that a policeman's primary duty is the apprehension of criminals. Even when he's off duty, a constable is expected to investigate and resolve any crimes on his beat. Are you kidding? Colonel London, Bobby, is a man of honor. Honor. Sure. If he can stay awake long enough. And a man of slumber. That's a good one. On the day in question, this man and his wife were walking down Briar Road in the opposite direction. And they witnessed the incident as it occurred. Is that not correct, Mr. and Mrs. B? That's right, sir. Isn't it, Rolly? This poor guy. Someone get him a coffee and a donut and sugar. just an IV of sugar. Constable, Rolly pizza. Nothing to reply in the streets, sir. What a great witness he's going to be. Very good. I'd like to hear your formal testimonies now, please. You will tell the court exactly what you saw on the afternoon of the incident. Yes, sir. If you can stay awake long enough to actually tell the court. It was our wedding anniversary, and Rolly was taking me out for a meal. There was no time to change after work. Anyway, two silhouettes appeared out of the fog on the pavement in front of us. All of a sudden, one of them just collapsed on the floor, then the other scattered something before running off. We ran straight over, of course, and then went for help at a nearby police box. It was definitely that Japanese man in the dock. Rolly and I both saw him as clear as day. See, they're both this way testifying, but only one of them did. I guess he's forgiven. He's fallen asleep on this beat. Well, this is extremely compelling testimony, I must say. Oh dear. This policeman and his wife are claiming to have positively identified Mr. Natsume at the scene. Their testimony is true. The alternative course of events that you established in the summation examination will be quashed. It's death knell, in fact, because that alternative was never viable in the first place. What an unfortunate chancing, and on your wedding anniversary too. No, I know, but I still managed to go out for the evening with my man. I didn't thank the Lord for that. Gosh, the life of a London Bobby sounds very hard indeed. Indeed. However, this cross-examination will be over in minutes. You may well have time to rest this afternoon. What do you mean by that? My learned friend, the witnesses saw the face of the man fleeing the scene. They are testifying under the oath that it was without doubt the accused, Mr. Sasaki Natsume. And one of these witnesses is a policeman, no less, so you appreciate the gravity of the situation, I'm sure. Except that the man's so tired his wife has to do all the talking. Enough preamble. Counsel for the defense, commence the cross-examination, please. Yes, my lord. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Hold it! Two silhouettes. That's right. They were coming towards us, walking up Briar Road in the opposite direction. There was a rather plump figure, followed by a scrawny, thin-looking man. That does sound exactly like the victim as pictured in this print, and like Mr. Natsume. Yes, unfortunately it does. And you're certain that at the time there was nobody else nearby? Oh yes, quite certain. It was dark, but there are streetlights on Briar Road, you see? There was nobody else around at all. Isn't that right, my darling? This poor guy. What? Ah, yes, that's right. Of course, there was a light fog on the ground. Briar Road is a dead straight. Now you can see a fairly long way down the pavement. And then there's the street lighting as well. I didn't see any other pedestrian. More sleep takes a firm hold. Your answer, please, Mr. Beat. Are you quite sure of what you just said? Yes, sir. As the copper spends all day every day keeping watch on the streets, I'd swear to it, sir. Am I sure? As my love for Patricia is true. Oh, Pat. Oh, Pat. Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's fine. They're still maintaining there was no one else around other than the victim and the attacker. It's starting to seem like that must be how it really happened. It's beginning to seem like there's nowhere to run. Well, that didn't stop Mr. Natsume, did it? He fled the scene all too convincingly. Thank you. I believe we have a reasonably clear idea of the situation just before the incident now. What happened in the crucial moments that followed? Okay, so what did happen? Let's see. Okay.
Hold it!
Scattered something? What do you mean by that? Oh, well, I didn't quite make out what it was at the time. Then when we got closer, we realized what it was. Didn't we, darling? This poor guy. Well, I guess that's right. It was some old books. I see, old books. Yes, sir! Copper had dropped a number of them all around where the victim lay on the pavement. Indeed, that's clearly pictured in this photographic print. That rotten Japanese man did that when he... What? Did that when he did the deed.
Hold it!
Apparently I can't read, sorry. Let's not forget that it remains to be established that the defendant was indeed the attacker. Oh, we saw him. It was the man in the dock without questions. Ha! The mustache, the hunchback, the cat-like eyes, the top mouth, the snub nose, everything. Any more insults you want to throw in? That's right. He looked down at that poor defenseless woman with those terrifying, tense eyes, and then suddenly threw his books into the pavement and ran away. I see. This is tough. It seems as though they're telling the truth here. May I remind the court that this ambiguous testimony comes from a policeman and his wife. So, it's not like policemen never lie. Now please, continue. Yes, sir! He continued, alright, continued to sleep.
Hold it!
Was it your husband who went to fetch help? No, I went. I may not be a police officer myself, but I am the proud wife of one after all. Isn't that right, my darling? What? Oh yes, that's right. I asked Mrs. B to go. I was off duty by that point. But a Bobby's never truly off duty, of course, so I felt obliged to stay and guard the scene. Very laudable, Mr. Beat. Preserving the scene of a crime is a task of considerable importance. That's why I sent Patricia, you see. I told her where to find the right police box. Forgive my ignorance, but what do you mean exactly by the right police box? Depends on the crime's location, you see, as to who deals with it. Where the woman was stabbed wasn't actually on my beat. I told Patricia the way to the police box for the beat the incident fell under, so she could go report it. I ran there as quickly as I could and asked for help from the Bobby on duty. There is nothing more potent than a young couple in love working together, you know. And thanks to your swift response, the case was quickly resolved. The actions of two model citizens. Yeah. Oh, please, you're making us blush, isn't he, darling? Is there really a need to wake him up for that? Yes, sir. What Patricia said, sir. Let's move on, shall we? Poor Rinosuke's so done.
Hold it!
But surely you wouldn't have been able to see his face by the light of the gas street lamps, would you? We absolutely could. Us Londoners have exceptional eyesight, I'll have you know. Right. The light from the street lamps was more than enough. My husband already told you that the fog was only a light, didn't he? You're strangling the poor guy. He can't sleep as it is. Yes, and what of the fog? We're famous for it across the globe, I believe. But it's an absolute menace to those of us who have to live in it, of course. Oh, it is. When it's thick, you can't even see the hand at the end of your own arm. Yes, alright, I take your point. Now, could you stop shaking your husband about? Poor guy. The constant fog makes our eyes very sharp, you see? That's why we can tell you for sure and certain that it's that little Japanese man we saw. Can't we, darling? Leave the poor guy alone. Yes, there was the accused and no mistake. The mustache, the hunchback, the cat-like eyes, the top of the unmistakable, sir. As far as this couple's testimony is concerned, there can't be any question. It was Sasaki-san they saw running away from the scene of the crime. That's it, is it? That's their entire testimony? What do you think, Mr. Naruto? Well, I hate to admit it, but on hearing the testimony, it really does seem as though Mr. and Mrs. Bates saw what they saw. They say they saw. Mr. Natsume running away from the scene on Briar Road that day. Yes, I feel the same. So if that's true, where does it leave us? The members of the jury are sure to call for a guilty verdict after this testimony. Oh no, then what do we do? Kazuma-san over here. What are you trying to say? I think you would try to find a contradiction somewhere else within their testimony. What do you mean, somewhere else? Their statement about seeing Mr. Natsume is unequivocal. Calling that into question won't help. But if you could identify some other part of their testimony which appears to contradict the facts, you might be able to discredit them, to make the jury doubt if the player's memory of the day is accurate. Oh, right. Put simply, we must focus on finding a discrepancy in those statements somewhere. These statements, oops. If we don't, I'm afraid the trial may reach an early and unfavorable conclusion. Why do I always seem to be so up against it? Welcome to the defense attorney life. Well, that's not gonna be wrong. Alright. Let's read this again. Hold on. Female shall build X blah blah blah. Okay. And this one, I guess. Let me press this one again. Hold on. Let's see. What books? Hey, no one's levels right. One of these, huh?
Hold it!
It's just about how to play this, right? Yeah, police boss, blah blah blah. Oh, hey. She says he reported, but it says he reported. Can I try it? Let's try it.
Objection!
Nope, that's not it. Really at odds, this piece of evidence, blah blah blah. It counts off his connection. Okay. But you can't desist from that wide panic-stricken look you ever want to wear. But it's totally panic-stricken look, I know. That's good. Dang it. What am I missing?
Hold it!
I guess one is none. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we didn't press the first statement out that I feel like it'll do anything. Let's do it.
Hold it!
No time to change after work, you say? Are you also a member of the police, Mrs. Beat? Oh no, sadly not. It's a job for strapping young men only. Women, children, elderly can't even apply. Oh, I think you can probably see why children and the elderly can't do the job, can't you? I think Rolly looks ever so handsome in his uniform. It suits you down to the ground, doesn't it, darling? What? I just finished my beat. Pat and I were heading back to the station. I was actually planning on getting changed there. Is he talking in his sleep? This is creepy. Oh no, Rolly. I much prefer you in uniform. Sometimes I don't recognize you when I see you in plain clothes. Oh dear, that doesn't seem healthy. Indeed, here to the point. You were going for a meal after you finished your beat for the day, correct? That's right, sir, yes, although I was a bit dropped, to be honest, after spending the whole day on my feet. But policing my life, sir. As long as I'm the proud owner of this, I'll serve my city right clean to the end. What's that now? A warrant card, sir. Proof that I'm a London copper. It has the noble founding principles of the force written on it, as a reminder to all us policemen of our sworn duty. Patrol the streets of London town and uphold the peace of the common man. Sir, For such a noble cause, I cover 20 miles every single day without fail and without grumble. But I know that the plodding of my boots is all Londoners need to hear to feel safe and secure. So, fighting crime doesn't appear to come into it then. What's that? Just in that one particular day, I was looking forward to celebrating my wedding anniversary. Mrs. B puts up with not being married to a Bobby like me. I wanted to show my dear wife how much I care. Oh gosh, okay. Oh really, okay. Now it's thought of, oh what a charming couple. Their young love is such a joy to behold. Like a little over the top perhaps. And then, can you describe what happened next? Mr. Lawyer, sir, can I ask you something? Oh, yes, of course. What is it? Well, they keep asking us all these questions about everything we've told you, so... Seems like you don't believe our testimony. Is that right? Is it? Well, out with it. Oh, jeez. What? No. Oh, no, it's really not that at all. My husband's a policeman, remember? And I know what I saw. I remember every last detail, everything, like... Oh, I know. What about the books the man dropped? I could tell you the names of every single one I could. Every single one. And you dare to question how reliable my testimony is. That won't do, Mrs. B. No, it won't do at all. There's this poor guy. That Japanese lawyer has no idea what I'm capable of. Even if I decide to forgive him for insulting us, don't think for a minute that Broly will. I really didn't mean to cause offense. Please, put your husband's business out. Or perhaps you would like the opportunity to supplement your testimony, Mrs. B. Might that appease you? Oh, you know what? That would settle things nicely. Wouldn't it, darling? Does he even know what's happening? Okay. Right then. Oh! Nope. Not even gonna press that. Objection? So you're saying that there were 4 books? That's right, I remember all of them. The picture of Monsieur somebody, what's your names, a meal for someone, and the thingamy is something. I'm sorry, Mrs. B. But there is a fundamental flaw in that statement of yours. Oh no, what flaw? Simply that, at the scene of the crime, there were only 3 books, not 4. Yay! What? Have a good look at this photographic print of the scene of the crime. As you can clearly see, there are only 3 books. But no, that can't be. I saw them. Oh, I know what it is. Yes, you can't fool me. Sorry. That big old lump of a dead body. With these still larger corpses blocking the view of the 4th book, that's all. Let's at least try to remember that the poor woman isn't dead, even if we're insulting her size. No, I'm sorry, Mrs. Beat. But Mr. Natsume could not possibly have dropped the 4 books you described. Why not? Fascinating. And from your assured tone, something you can readily substantiate with evidence, I presume? Evidence. He knows we presented this before, didn't we? I'm pretty sure you should know. Like, it's funny how like the prosecution gets amnesia in these games, like when it comes to stuff like this. Counsel, you will present evidence to substantiate your claim to or withdraw it. Apparently the judge has amnesia too. Nobody can remember that we presented the receipt before. For proof to you have the accused did not drop 4 books. It's your receipt. The evidence is right here, in the form of this bookshop receipt. From your books? My books? Yes, this receipt details Mr. Natsume's purchase that day. But as you can see, only 3 books are listed. No! Therefore, Mr. Natsumi would only drop 3 books at seeing the crime. Which means that your powers of observation, madam, cannot be relied upon. Grr. You're like a cat, it's funny. So it cannot be denied that though you say he was the defendant you saw, you could very well be mistaken. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no! It's a lot of oh no's.
Objection!
What do you want now, dude? It's plainly evident that it is your powers of deduction that cannot be relied upon, my learned Nipponese friend. What? Oh, here he goes to drink. No, he's not even gonna drink it, he's gonna toss it. Here comes more littering. What cannot be denied is that these 2 witnesses saw the accused running from the scene. A fact that you know very well you have no hope of disproving. So you've striven to avert attention from that by dint of some inconsequential discrepancies. Oh, he saw through us. Would that be fair? He sees right through me. You know, you could lie. But your plan has somewhat recoiled against you. What are you talking about? It's quite simple. Let me explain with a toast. No, really, you don't have to, because you're just gonna break it. To the policeman's wife and her entirely accurate testimony in every respect. Oh! See, the matter is not up for debate. At scene on Briar Road, a total of 4 books were most definitely found.
Objection!
But what about the photographic print? It only shows 3 books? Quite right. Only 3 can be seen in that print. That print? You mean to say? See, I told you. He didn't even drink any, he just littered. Thanks, man. Allow me to present another. One that shows the victim's hand. I don't believe it. It's the 4th book. As you will observe. The 4th book was hidden from view in the original print by the victim's torso. No. Oh! Gotta hurt, slamming against the wall. Order, order! There, you see? You see? Look at that. Look. Oh, jeez. Yes. It's just like I said, isn't it, my darling? Okay, calm down. Yes, sir. Patricia's always right, sir. You would say that. Let us study the receipt for the books purchased by the accused on the day of question. Mrs. Beat, the titles once again, if you please. Oh yes, of course. Picture of Monsieur somebody or other. Picture of Monsieur the cock. What's the earnings? Canterbury earnings. A meal for someone. A meal for Gabriel, in fact. As the court has just heard, that witness remembers the book titles flawlessly, save for a few minor details. I wouldn't say those are minor, but okay. Mrs. B's powers of recollection can only be described as exceptional. Did you hear that, Rolly? The gentleman paid me a compliment. Yes, sir, flawless, sir. Patricia is flawless. But there are only 3 books in the receipt, and Mrs. Beat mentioned 4. There's nothing surprising about that. Clearly, the 4th book is that is what's shown in this photographic print. I'm sorry, Counsel, but does that not seem odd? Why should the 4th book be omitted from the receipt? It's not odd at all, my lord. As the photograph clearly shows, the 4th book was found in the victim's clutches. In other words, it belongs to the victim. The victim is holding her own book? I wonder, what became of that 4th book? Obviously, it wasn't overlooked by the investigating officers at Scotland Yard. I have it here as evidence. Well, aren't you prepared, sir? You will submit that and the aforementioned photographic print to the court, please, counsel. My pleasure, Lord. Oh, please. Quit the dramatics here. We're here for a trial, not drama class. Jeez. Okay. Turn it into the court record. Fourth book is The Lion's Pride. Oh, hold on. The Lion's Pride. Isn't that Gary Tibbs' book? The prosecution rests. I have nothing further to add. Hold on. Can we investigate that? Let me see. It's a book entitled The Lion's Pride. I'm afraid I don't know any English literature at all, so it wouldn't be something I've heard. Wait a minute. The Lion's Pride? That's strange. I think I have heard of a book by that name before, and very recently, too. The title I recognize too, Miss Naruhodo. Can we open it? Well, let us open it. Is that it? Oh, look at this! The book has been badly burned. You're right. You'd never be able to read it in this state, especially not the latter pages. What a terrible waste. Judging from the scorched edges of the paper, I think the damage must have occurred very recently. Book. Recently damaged by fire. Why does that seem to raise a red flag? Yeah, it's Gary Depp's book. What does that mean? What? You seem surprised, my lord friend. But your resistance until now has been in vain, entertaining, yes, but futile. The spirits longer root to the accused lodgings that you tried to establish in your summation examination, and they attempted discrediting of the witness's powers of recollection in your cross-examination. Yuraho, I walked right into this, didn't I? You see? Everything we've said is true. Isn't that right, my darling? Yes, Pat. Marry me, Pat. Oh, gosh. So perhaps the ladies and gentlemen of the jury would like to reconsider their positions. Should the court waste any more time on this Nipponese travesty? Or is the decision you have to make all too apparent already? No! Shut up. You have heard all of the witnesses and seen all of the evidence. This trial has run its course. Naruhodo, I'm afraid we are in a terribly precarious position. I know, but if I fight back in the wrong way now, I could very well just make matters worse. Make Rinosuke think. What do you do now? Of course I'm gonna raise an objection. If I just let them say they're guilty, he's done for. I'm not done yet. No, learned friend, it's over. The last cross-examination was your final chance to establish a credible defense, and you failed. The die has been cast. There is no more room for debate. Well, it might be over as far as you're concerned, but I can't think of what to say. If I may, Lord Van Zeeks, it seems somewhat boorish to close down the debate at this point. Your insignificant little eastern isle must be a lawless hole indeed, for a lowly judicial assistant to have the audacity to intervene at a moment like this. Oh no, poor Sato. How could you? So rude. I am, to my shame, still a very inexperienced lawyer. So you will have to forgive me, but I consider my assistant's advice essential and her opinions invaluable. So Naruhodo, yeah, you tell him. You tell all of them. One of this land's great guiding principles is tolerance, so the court will hear you, madam. Go ahead, Mr. Sato, please. No, that was sweet. Very well. Pray, what insight can you give us? Whatever you all overlooked, it is better that you see fit to pursue further. Well, court has been presented with new evidence, but only after the last cross-examination finished. I see. And you believe that this new evidence warrants further examination, do you? Mr. Naruhodo, what do you think? It's just possible that this new evidence might be the decisive proof we've been waiting for. The judge is sure to ask the members of the jury to announce their leanings in a moment. And of course, he's sure to ask you to explain what the crucial piece of evidence is and why. So we must take this opportunity to examine the newly presented evidence as thoroughly as possible. Yes, I understand. And thank you, Mrs. Otto. Okay. Guess we'll have to present that evidence that's lacking next time. Or it needs to be debated. We already know what it is, obviously, because we examined the book. But it's clearly the one from Mr. Garadev's shelf that was burnt in the little marital spat they had. I wonder what this means. Alright, everyone. We'll have to find out next time. That's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.